This is TJ with Piano Clubhouse, about to show you how to play Bless the Lord by Anthony Brown, a really fun song to play that may sound difficult at first blush when listening to the recording, but as with anything, I'll break it down to you really simple so that you can play it with ease, of course with practice, but still sound great. Okay, so let's get started. This is in the key of D major. D major has two accidentals. The scale is D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C sharp, and D. Okay, so the introduction of the song also is the verse of the song. Introduction and the verse, kind of the same thing. It's played strictly on the recording by guitar and drums. So if you have a guitar player, they're going to be playing the entire introduction and the entire first section of the verse. If you don't have a guitar player, I recommend you hire one for the Sunday you're going to do this song, because it will really enhance how this song goes. But if you don't have either, if you don't have a guitar player or don't have means to get one, I'm going to show you a few things that you can do in the introduction, so you can kind of outline the same thing that the guitar player is doing. So without further ado, let's get started. So the beginning is going to sound, it's just kind of dramatic, where you're just kind of holding D's, and then the drummer's going to count it off. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then the guitar player comes in. He's outlining these notes: D, B, C, C, B, A. Okay. One more time. Okay, now by itself, that sounds kind of boring, which is, again, why a guitar player will sound really, really good, because they can add the distortion, the effects of their guitar, and they can kind of strum it as well to kind of give that added feeling to it, which we can't really do on the piano. So that's why it kind of sounds open and kind of out there by itself. So a couple things we can do with that, still doing single notes, you can kind of delay, you can play the left hand and delay playing the right hand behind it. Kind of sounds like a Mario Brothers video game. Anyway, so that's one thing you can do. You can also add extra notes to that right hand, so it's kind of sounds corny, but again, just giving you different options. And then the last thing I would recommend, which is probably out of all these things you can do as a keyboard player, probably the best thing to do, is to play the actual, outline it with chords instead of just a single note. So remember, the melody is D, B, C, C, B, A, but we're going to play chords around that melody. So first chord is just really a, a D major chord. When we're adding the 9, add the E, so it's boom. So the D is in the left. I'm sorry, we're not even doing the left yet. Just right hand chords: A, D, E, and F sharp. And then play B by itself. And then land on this C major chord with the 9. G, C, D, E. Okay, so that's the first half of this chord progression. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's the first 3 chords. Then the next 3, we're going to hit this same C chord again. 4, 5. The 5th hit is just another B by itself, and then 6th chord is this D major chord again, inverted once. Okay, so really this whole right hand progression is just 2 chords, the C chord and the D chord. The D chord in second inversion, B note, C major chord, and then repeat the C chord again, B by itself, D major chord. Okay, so let's do that in time. Here we go. Okay. One more time. Add a whole note D to the left. So what happened right there is after the 4th one, the left hand is going to play just a D, hold it down for a whole note, which is 4 beats. And then on that very 4th beat, hit one more time and let off. So it's, and that's at the same time the right hand's going through this progression. Okay, so it's 1. Okay, one more time. Okay, the right hand's going to do that, or the right hand's going to do that a couple more times after that. Then the left hand's going to come in, just doubling up on the B's every half time through this, I guess twice in each of these progressions. So it's right here, right here. And the left hand is just going to do those double D's all the way through the rest of this verse. Okay, so let's do that whole introduction in time. So we'll start out with, before time has started, we're just kind of rumbling on these D's to kind of set it up, and then we'll wait for the drummer to count it off. 1, 2, ready, go. Two more times. And then the left hand will come in with a whole note D. Right here. Now double up on the B, on the D's in the left hand. Okay, so coming out of it, when we're ready to go to the second section of the verse, we do the first setup for the first progression. And then we don't go to the second half of it. Typically, we would go the C again, and then that. Don't do that. When we're coming out of it, we only do the first half of this. And then from here, we go straight to a in the left, the 5. Right hand, really just a D sus chord, D, G, and A. And you can play that B if you want to. And then single notes, F sharp, A, B. Okay. So what's going to happen is, then after that we go to, so the next chord is, I'm going to walk up just chromatically, D, E flat, E, and the right hand's going to land on D, F sharp, G sharp, B. When you land on that E was when you hit that right hand chord. Okay. Next, left hand goes to G, the 4, and we'll go to that same chord, that same transition chord, the sus chord we did D, G, A. Okay. And then it goes back to those 3 notes again. Same chord we just did again. And then there's a new walk, a new run. Before we did F sharp, A, B. This time we're walking up. F sharp, G, A. Okay. And we're going to land on a G chord in the right. G, B, D with an A. Then we're going to walk up chromatically. So left hand is A sharp, B. Right hand is G, B, D. Up chromatically to an A flat major chord, A flat, C, E flat. Then end up on this A major chord, A, C sharp, E. Okay. So, and the left hand's kind of grooving on the A and kind of A, E. Okay. Chromatic walk. Now left hand's grooving between the B, F sharp, and B. Then hit it one time. Then we're going to, left hand is D sharp, E. Right hand is C sharp and G. Up to D and G sharp. Okay, so let's do that again. That's where we're at. Then left hand, so we ended up on the 2. Then left hand is F sharp, G. Over the F sharp, just do a D major chord, D, F sharp, A. Then end up on that same sus chord, D, G, A. And then E, left hand is 2, 5, E, A. And right hand, just stay on the sus chord for both those chords. And then coming out of it, left hand is B, right hand is D, G, A. Left hand is C sharp, right hand is C sharp, E, A. Then D major chord. Okay, so and then we go back to the beginning. So let's put that in time. Start from the F sharp, A, B hit. Hits. F sharp, G, A. Here we go. Chromatically. E, A. Right back at the beginning. Let's go back into it right here. Sorry. Walk up F sharp, G, A. Chromatically. So the third time, the right hand does something a little different. So coming at the last part of that verse, where there's that drive, we go to left hand is going B, C, E, F sharp. Okay, B, C, E, F sharp. Right hand is D major chord over the B, C major 7, C in the left, C, E, G, B in the right, E minor 9, E in the left. Right hand is D, F sharp, G, B, and then back to the D major chord over F sharp. And that happens twice. Okay, so it's exact same thing again. And then we end up on the same chord that we did coming out of the intro the first time. The D sus chord in the right, A in the left. Okay, then we're going to go to there's a one hit, D in the left coming out of it, C sharp, F sharp, A. Okay, so let me show you that in time. Here we go. Repeat it. Sus. Okay. Then after that, here's a little drive.